I got something else here that just bugs me. I saw it again the other day. They show this like piece of paper. You got a nurse and a fireman and a military person, and a police officer, and oh, thank you for your service. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Kiss their butt, lick their boots. People, none of those people would be doing a damn thing without you. That's right, you. You, the truck driver, especially the truck driver, people in the freight industry, trains, ships, the whole 9 yards, the dock workers. None of this would get done without those. Okay? Then you have the people that build the trucks and the trains and the ships and the cranes and all that stuff. Now, let's put that aside. Because the holiday comes and you think all these nurses and doctors and firemen and everybody's out doing all this and that stuff, right? Okay. You got people attending gas stations and grocery stores and department stores, all kinds of stuff that's still open. And then they have the last some of this what is this stuff? Black Friday sale stuff starts at whatever time, midnight or blah blah blah. That look, you have a lot of people out there that are working the holidays just like these heroes. But they don't get any recognition. They get shit on. Do you run around thanking them? Hey, thanks for being open. Hey, thanks I get some gas. Thanks that I could get the. No. Do you thank the guys that are manning the power station? How about the guys up there still pumping oil and stuff, working holidays? Huh. Do you thank them? Because these other people wouldn't even have a damn job if it wasn't for these people. Your life would be pretty bad if these people weren't out there working. Hell, police. If there were no police, there'd just be more people that has firearms, and the crime rate probably would be about zero because people wouldn't tolerate it. And you could get rid of a whole bunch of, oh man, billions, if not trillions, probably trillions of dollars. Because we wouldn't need prisons, we wouldn't need guards, we wouldn't need to put people in and hold them there if they cost 80, 90, 100,000 a year. Judges, the retirement packages, the cop car. You would get rid of a whole big industry and trillions of dollars if people would just handle it themselves. Oh, I can't do that through law. The law. You can take your law and shove it up your ass. Some Satanists made it up and tricking you with it. Oh, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. No, you don't. Well, we're protecting you. Protecting us from who? Who's protecting us from you? You gotta protect me from myself? If I build a house and I don't know how to build a house and it falls in on my head, well, if I live through it, I guarantee you the next house I build ain't gonna fall in on my head. And usually you're going to take other people, they're going to come over and, give you hands, setting trusses, build, rim, the whole 9 yards. And somebody's going to be like, no, this is how you do this is how you do that, that's how you shingle. So you'll have so few people that know what they're doing, and your house will probably be just fine. A lot of things are that way, people. But they want you totally dependent on them. And that ain't you. That ain't mankind. You're not a bunch of cattle, you're free men. And if I don't say women, or whatever you prefer to be called today, I just said that to be sarcastic. See how many more subscribers go click, 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 click. Anyhow, I find it interesting that you're running around praising all these people when there's a whole lot more people out there keep. I mean, look, the nurse couldn't stop off at the gas station to get gas, you know. She couldn't swing by and get some food on or groceries or whatever on the way home, or the police wouldn't be able to, get his cigarettes or his Mountain Dew or something, from maybe a convenience store or from a gas station, you know. Girl, you get my point. They're trying to take the people that are actually the backbone of this country, and they're disgracing you. You're trying to make you feel like you're nothing, but you're something. You're important. God loves you, and you're important. And your family loves you, and you're important to your family also. You think some nurse and doctor and fireman and all these people, yeah, their families miss them, sure. But do you think these other people that are working also during the holidays, their families don't miss them? Oh, yeah, let me offend a whole bunch of people. How many people still sit there and watch this football crap when they were starting to take a knee when the anthem and stuff being played? That's it. People should have right at that moment just started throwing their beer cans and popcorn, apple, whatever they had, hot dogs. They should have been just plummeting those teams with it. They're lucky they didn't jump over the damn bleachers down onto the thing and just everybody, 100,000 people attack them. You know what? Nobody take a knee after that. They'd like, holy shit, look what the hell happened. They'd like, don't you guys dare. They'd be too afraid to take a knee. This country has problems. But through your prayer and God's will, they'll be fixed. God will fix it. Period. I mean, it's done. God's already won. You've already won. Okay? Devil knows he's lost. How much casualty? How much despair? How much bullshit can he cause? Yeah, he can cause a lot, and he'll do as much as he could possibly do. But you've already won. The funny thing is too is, talking about like people, jobs and people and the heroes. When people, as they grow up, if you stay in your hometown and you become a plumber or a roofer, anything, you're still that little kid. You're still that little boy. You're still that little girl. You're still little Johnny, little Susie. You just never actually get the respect because you're still that little kid they remember. Your parents, everybody in your family, and people know what I'm talking about when it comes to family. I'm glad you send these comments to me because, I read them. I read everyone's comments. I try to respond to everybody's. And sometimes I miss things. I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing yet, but I'm working on it. But people, you know what I'm talking about with family. You're trying to warn them. Say, hey, listen. You're the crazy. You're nuts. That's why it says in the Bible, the prophet has to leave his home. Has to leave where he grew up. Because these people here, they don't believe them. You're just little whatever. When you go somewhere else, people, they might be more receptive to listening to you. You might not be the kook and the crazy. Go to where you're treated the best. Some of your families, and you know it, you might love them, but they're toxic as hell. You have friends, toxic. Workers, co-workers, toxic. Employers, just toxic. Try to find another job. Oh, they're laying off, they're laying off, they're laying off. You know what? Unemployment rate still, they say, is around, I don't know, 4%. Ah, hell if I know. Hell if they know. But this is the thing. We can't afford it. Baby boomers have been laying off, I mean, not laying off, but retiring at like 10,000 a day, and they still have another, I don't know, 10 years or 12 or so, I don't know, to continue retiring. Then we have this huge influx of illegals that they're just giving everything to. They can't afford to pay these illegals. They can't afford to pay the retirees. And the job market hasn't, they never accounted for the baby boomers retiring and needing more people to take care of the baby boomers, to build more facilities for the baby boomers, you know, retirement homes, you know, assisted living places, all this and that stuff. And then on top of that, who's replacing them? Who's replacing their jobs? So there's probably actually a shortage of workers out there, but they're not telling you the truth. They're going to create a shortage because they're going to try to destroy the economy, which they're working on. Because these people are pure evil. They have to bring you to your knees. So, I watched some idiot. Oh, if you want a job, man, go repossess cars. These people are being shot at. There are going to be some people dying if they haven't already, but they probably don't really want to talk about it much. Oh, go and you know, evict people out of homes. Well, you don't think they're not being shot at too? They've created a mess, and they know they have. They passed a law where the banks, they don't have to pay taxes. Where are they going to get that from? Oh, that's right, you. They're going to get it from you. That's right. They're going to get you to pay more and get you to pay more when you buy, and just keep squeezing you down. You ever seen one of those car crushers? Just crush it into a tiny little ball. Take this great big huge car and just crush it into a tiny little square. That's going to be you. And me. Don't think I'm leaving myself out of this, because I'm not. It's going to be all of us. And you know what, people? Like I said before, when those guys were taking their knees, if everybody would start jumping over and jumping on that field, charging them with, 50, 80, 100, even 10,000 people, they would have been like, holy shit, what did we just do? And I'm afraid this country may not hold together that long, and we may have that out in the streets. Man, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a bunch of people dying, maimed. This war crap is just that crap. There's been a couple wars where, yeah, we needed to get involved because we didn't. Things might have been a whole lot different, and World War II was one of them. World War I was probably another one, but we weren't really involved. Our men would go over there because, hey, do you need help? Yeah, sure, come on over, and we would go and help. So there's a couple skirmishes there that, and the Civil Wars, and I mean, there's a few things that have happened that yes, might have changed the whole course of this world and the country. But then they sit there and lie and tell I hate to say it, but, they do psychological tests on all these people. They take this test, take that test. And the people that are really smart and rank really high, man, they throw those in the garbage. We don't want those people working for us because they can critically think. We want the guys that go, oh, I believe anything I'm told. I'm an idiot. That's who they want. You see, if you've noticed, you've got some people in Congress now that are really sticking it to some of these guys, the FBI, DOJ, the head guys. It's like, hey, we're not putting up with your crap anymore. We're taking it to you. And their lies are catching up with them. What does that mean? I don't know. But I sure hope it don't mean rioting in the streets. A lot of, like they say, the days of sorrow. That's what we're leading into, the days of sorrow. I don't want to see people out there burning stuff down. I don't want to see anybody shooting people. I don't want to see anything like that. I wish they'd get their head out of their ass, but then you're talking about Satan again. This is why it's more important than ever. You pray to God to heal our land, to heal our homes, to heal our hearts. It's more important now than ever. It was always important, people, but it's more important now than ever. And whenever you can, whenever it pops into your head, ask Him. Ask Him to fix this. I know what the Bible says, and God does fix it. But hopefully He keeps the days of grace going a little longer, so this doesn't all just break down and go to hell. Because He says it will be hell on earth like you've never, ever experienced on the face of this planet, ever. It's going to get that bad. Hopefully He can hold it off, so some people hopefully will never experience it. I mean, nobody wants these soldiers to go over to these other countries and give their life for what? Oil? For Lockheed Martin? For Grumman? For Raytheon? For all these contractors? Defense contractors stuff? For what? So they can profit and make money off of some people getting their legs and arms blown off and dying? Over what? Oh, that's right. The money. Gotta have the money. That's right. Idolatry. Huh, ain't that something? Anyhow, I could ramble on and on about that. You know how I feel about stuff like that. It's senseless. Why put people in that position? Because it's the law. Oh, it's the way we operate. Sure glad I'm not in charge, because I wouldn't want to make any decisions at all on it. God's just and fair God. I'll trust Him. I hope you do too. We're coming to the good holiday season here, and I hope you all have a good one. And I'm talking about the heroes too. I mean, I make fun of it, but it just kind of disgusts me, because there's a lot more people out there that keep them doing their job so they can do their job, because they supply them. Didn't have the internet people out here, telephone companies, tech company, or whatever, wouldn't be watching me, would you? Wouldn't be hearing me. Wouldn't be watching your favorite people. You'd be sitting in the dark, maybe the cold. There's a lot of unsung heroes out there. But you ask them, I'm just doing my job. Go ask any of those guys. I'm just doing my job. You know, one thing that really irks the shit out of me? I'm a veteran. First thing, I'm a veteran. They got to tell everybody they're a veteran. They got to run around, I'm a veteran. It's like, is that the only thing are you like Al Bundy? Yep, my football days. You're middle-aged or over, and you're still, that's the greatest thing you've done in your life is you played football, Al, and you're a shoe salesman. I'm not knocking shoe salesmen, but I'm just saying. And some guy, when he's a teenager, kid, he was in the military. Highlight of his life. It's like, really? That's the highlight of your life? Not your children? Not your wife? How about your life? How about the life you've created? You're lacking something. You're lacking something in your life. You know, people that are successful, they don't, I don't care. I was a great, I boxed. Okay, yeah, I was a boxer. I was a football player. I was basketball. Okay, but that was then. That was a whole other life. And now I'm doing this. They usually don't even bring it up until somebody brings it up. And then when they bring it up, they're like, yeah, okay, yeah. They answer the question and move on. It's a whole different phase of their life. But these people, they still live it in the past. I'm a hero. Because everybody says I'm a hero. Now I'm going to go get my free hero sandwich. That's right. They're going to get their free hero sandwich at a restaurant near you. I know, I'm being an ass now. I know. You can tell me I'm being an asshole. But, that shit just irks me. We've all done things in our life that you should be proud of. And some things you shouldn't be proud of. But you don't sit there and run around going, oh, look at me, look what I did, look what I did. After a while, people are like, who gives a shit? Oh, God, it's that guy. Oh. Everybody tries to run the other direction. Yeah. That's what they do here. They click and run. They don't watch my videos to the end. You guys get to see some of the best stuff. Y'all take care.